Grace and peace to you today in this Holy Week that we will be spending at home. As we observe Holy Week, I've invited all of us to create sacred space, and so I've created mine for my household, and I wanted to take a moment to just show to you and give you some ideas of how you can construct your sacred space. Now, I've done it here in this corner where I've been doing a lot of my filming, and this is where we will gather for our Holy Week worship at home. And this is also where I will be guiding you through some of the Holy Week worship. So I wanted to take a moment to show you how you can set up your own sacred space. I've created this space out of just some things that I found around my home. I have, first of all, a candle to remind us of the light of Christ. I will use that to keep that lit during Maundy, Thursday, and during the Good Friday service, and at the end of the Good Friday service, I will put out the candle and then keep that candle out until Easter Sunday morning, when I will use the candle to relight it. Also brought this wonderful little plant to remind me of the new life that springs forth from the ground on Easter. Have my Palm Sunday craft from the palm branch that I made for last Palm Sunday, and then I have this beautiful cross that I've included. Now, of course, when I do my own personal worship, I'll be having this all pointing towards me, but I have it pointed towards you so you can see it. This is my cross that I have with me for Holy Week. It reminds me that God is love. I've included an icon, which I actually explain in my Praying with Icons video, one of the spiritual exercises videos that I have. This is known as the Christ the True Friend icon. So that's just a meaningful thing for me to use, to be able to focus my eyes on while I'm praying. And then the last two items, I have my Bible here, because I'll be needing it for some spiritual reading, and it reminds me that that's a wonderful place for us to read the accounts of this week and what exactly happened with Jesus and his disciples as he proceeds from the Last Supper in the upper room to his death and then to his resurrection. And then finally, I invited everybody to take a cup and place it in your sacred space so that we can remember that it started with table fellowship around that Last Supper. And so I chose a teacup that was my grandmother's, part of her teacup collection that I took a couple of years ago, that I received when she died, and I took that and made it a part of my table, my sacred space here. Finally, you may have heard in the background some sacred music that I'm using just as background music. I have it on really soft. I'm going to turn it up just for a moment so you can hear it. I have selected some Taizé music. The Taizé music comes from a community in France, the Taizé community. You can look it up on any music streaming service or online on YouTube. I'm sure you can find some, and just play it in the background or play something else that is calm and meaningful to you to get you into a worshipful state. This is the kind of music that pulls me into worship and into reflection and contemplation. So that's what I'll be using during my worship this week. And good luck creating your sacred space as you navigate through this Holy Week at home.